with a twisted glee. A horror host like you've never seen. He'll take you on a ride of fear and sadness. Dr. Acid's Midnight Madness.
Traumatizing and horrific tale of terror for you tonight.
Mobile units were ordered to converge on the vicinity of the disturbance.
For Pacific Center and Beach 4, interference strength 3, bearing 39 degrees, over.
I am making a concoction that will allow hedgehogs to speak to humans.
I looked up and couldn't see anything. He was wearing some kind of a helmet over his head. He could have been a deep-sea diver or anything.
All right? No head. No head at all.
It's the truth.
I think you need some coffee.
Oh my goodness! Somebody's actually calling in to the ADR.
Your experiments are screwing up the time continuum.
You said that my experiments are screwing up the space-time continuum?
Yes, you understand global warming.
I do understand what global warming is.
Yes, we had global cooling, but now we have global warming.
It's a slow burner.
Yeah, slow burning right up my trinkets.
Yeah. All right.
I'm Hayden of the Communications Commission.
Oh, the lieutenant's waiting for you. Are you sure this is what the man looks like?
What do you say, Betty?
Well, just about, only I think the tubes were a little lower down.
And you still insist there was no head inside the helmet?
I'm positive there wasn't.
Or did it crash?
No. No, we don't think it was a plane. No rocket or jet that has been built so far can attain the speeds of 5,000 miles an hour, particularly for such a great distance. And maybe we're on the wrong track altogether. Couldn't your unidentified object have been a meteor? They travel at a terrific speed.
Yes, fast enough for most of them to burn themselves out the moment they hit the Earth's atmosphere.
All right. So, what is in the box? Let's take a look here. Actually, this reminds me of a story. It does.
Another story.
I used to do safari over in the Congo. I don't know if you knew this.
No.
Yeah, about 40 years ago, I'm actually about 65. The electro chamber is great. It stops the process of aging, but you may or may not wake up. But I used to do hunting in the Congo. And this is a famous story. There was a monkey up in a tree. And the monkey was smoking a joint. And a lizard was walking by, and the lizard looks up in the tree, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" The monkey's like, "Well, I'm smoking the joint." The lizard's like, I wanna hit that." He says, "Come on up here." So the lizard climbs up the tree, and he takes a big toke. He's like, "Wow, this is some really, really good weed." He's like, "I know." A few minutes later, the lizard's like, "Wow, I'm really not feeling good. I think my head's just all out of whack." The monkey's like, "Well, why don't you go down to the river and drink some cool, refreshing water? It'll clear your head." The lizard's like, "Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that." So the lizard climbs down the tree and goes to the river and drinks some of the water, and he's feeling better. An alligator swims by, and the alligator's looking at the lizard, and he's like, "Wow, you don't look good." He's like, "What's wrong?" And the lizard says, "Well, I was walking through the jungle, and I saw this monkey smoking a joint. And I climbed up the tree, and I joined him, and I took a toke off the old joint. And it didn't sit well. It didn't feel good. And so now I'm drinking some water, and I'm feeling a little bit better." The alligator's like, Whoa, wait a second. There's a monkey in a tree smoking a joint? And the lizard's like, yeah. And the alligator's like, I gotta see this. So the alligator walks up to the tree and looks up at the monkey. And the monkey looks down and goes, whoa, how much water did you drink? No! All right. Let's go to the next part of the movie. Sorry. I started reminiscing about old.
Guess how much water he drank now?
Yes, you can.
Sam down with that. He drank 2 bottles.
2 bottles of water. All right. Let's go to the next part of the movie. I'm going to finish up on this one, actually. You like it?
Barbara? Barbara, are you in there?
Bill, listen to me. I'm not alone. Someone is in here with me. I can't see him. He locked the door and has the key.
I'll break the door down.
No, Bill, don't, please. You better get help.
You mean I've come all the way up here for nothing?
I'm afraid so. Good night. Yes. Good night, Mr. Wakeman.
Good night. Major, come quick.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? Where's Barbara? In the lab. The door's locked and there's someone in there with her.
I thought you said the door was locked.
It was. She's gone.
Oh, cover the main entrance. That's the only way anybody could leave.
I will.
Well, in that case, we would have seen her on our way up.
Well, then she must still be in the building.
We'd better split up. I'll take the roof.
Barbara! 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 Where are you? Barbara!
Not yet. She must be around here someplace. Now, you stay here. Watch the main entrance. And I'll check the basement. All right. She's not up there. Where's the doctor?
He went down to the basement. Here he comes. You didn't find her?
No. I'd better call the police.
But there's no telling what could happen to her in the meantime.
No, take it easy. We're doing the best we can.
But she said she was locked in, and she couldn't see who did it. Can you explain that?
No. Not yet.
Who are you? Don't come near me. I'm warning you, don't come near me. Don't! I don't understand. You're trying to tell me you need it to breathe, and there isn't much left in the tank. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. I'll write it down. One, two, 1, 1, 2, 3.
In the lab.
No, please don't.
She's in there. Barbara!
I can see his hand from the ultraviolet lens. I'm sure it's
Darling, are you all right?
I think so. I'm looking for him. I just saw him, so he must be in here.
Steady feet to the ground. He will be killed. I'd better go.
Okay. We are going to open the box to see who wins. It's exciting. Exciting. Let me out of the box. All right. Let's take a look and see what's in there. Where is my knife? Hey, I don't know if you can see your wife's neck. You may want to kind of get this. Wow. It says it's perishable. Refrigerate upon arrival. Open immediately. What's in the box? All right, let's take a look here. Knock anything over. What's the option? Thank you. That's wow. It's a very weird box. What is this? Wow. I do not know if you can see this. Look inside here. Oh my goodness. It appears to be a brain. Wow, can you see this? Oh my word, wait a minute. If I could actually... Wow, this is amazing. I'm not actually sure who sent this to me. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Look at that. Oh my word, it is actually a human brain. That is amazing. I have never received anything like this. Hell, there's nothing back at the bottom of this. Wow, that is... Who sent this?
That is disgusting, man. That is...
Wow.
Is it fresh?
I don't know.
Fresh.
Well, it could have been something and see if it reanimates.
Should I try it?
Yes.
I mean,
Put it in your mouth.
doesn't some cultures believe that you acquire more intelligence?
Yep.
Wow. Let's try it.
You're about to gain more STDs.
Wow.
With memories that are not your own.
Man, that... It's got a bit of a meaty taste. I'll try it. Try it.
If you've got taste for human brains, it's gonna be a problem. Be careful looking for you.
Wow. I am definitely going to use this for my next experiment. Outstanding. Oh, wait.
You know what you see human brains?
Well, you know, it's always good to test things out. Wow, that is amazing.
Missing
All right.
like the audio.
Let's put this back in. Can you get a picture of this? We'll put this back in the safety of this little container. All right. Who won the thing closest? Who? All right.
That is closest.
Jacob the Freak said Scott Houston's dignity.
That's pretty close.
Okay. Sam Gavin said Christmas decorations.
Water.
Not sure about that. Linda said maracas. Well, Dustin Dern said bomb. No, I'm seeing people shaking their heads. Or wife's head. Brad Pitt's wife's head. That is pretty close, I gotta say. Ellie Gilly says a big pile of cow shit. Tiger says a big mouse. Uzi says a big bag from Japan.
A weed.
Tim says cajoling babies. Dead. All right, where's my pin? Where's my pin? Okay, let's take a look here.
Is it popcorn?
Ah, look at that. All right. Okay, so I think that the prize of Let Me Out of the Box. Oh, I just dropped the pin. Was there? Did Jack mix around? Well, where'd that pin go? All right, hold on one second. Let me take a look at this. Where did that pin go? How did the pin disappear? I don't
Live
understand.
TV. So.
Oh, I know. Live TV is exciting, right?
Non-stop. The movie train started on.
Okay, so I think that's what else do I got? No pin. The prize is going to go to Brad Pitt's wife's head. That is the closest. Oh, there it is! Wow! Inside with the brain. All right, Brad Pitt's. Wow, that's not even working. Brad Pitt's wife's head. Mr. Dustin Dern, you won the Let Me Out of the Box box. All right, let's go to the next part of the movie.
Doctor, you got something up your mouth.
Yeah, may take a look at that. Let's see here.
He was frightening. I couldn't see him. I didn't know what to do.
Come here, quick!
He's disintegrating.
This is amazing. Now, quiet down, Venus, quiet down. Down.
Mobile Center from Mobile 1, come in, please.
This is Mobile Center. Go ahead.
Get hold of Major Andrews or Dr. Wyatt at the Institute. I want to talk to either one of them.
I will do. Stand by, Mobile 1. Dr. Wyatt speaking. Oh, yes, Mr. Hazen. Yes, we're still at it. Lots and lots of excitement, but nothing definite yet. Have you anything to say?
The trouble seems to be just about gone. We get a flash in the direction of the observatory once in a while, but I figure that's because of the outfit you're testing.
Yes. Lieutenant Bowers ought to be here any minute. Of course. How long will it take you to get up here? Good. See you then. Thank you, gentlemen. Put it down here, please. Barbara, putting that cord in over there. Now you're going to see. I have to resort to ultraviolet light in order to show you what little there is left of the spacesuit. As you can see, it has reduced itself to this liquid, and it is in an evaporating stage. The helmet is in the lab and still intact.
This is amazing. All the radiation in this suit would, well, it'd be fatal to a normal human being wearing it.
Of course. And furthermore, our respiratory system could never simulate gases such as we have found in that breathing device.
Well, then we have to assume our so-called X-Man carried his own atmosphere with him.
Excuse me. But as a matter of curiosity, why do we refer to this thing as a him? I thought it was invisible.
Under normal conditions, yes. Yet, Mrs. Randall did see the imprint of a large foot and a masculine hand under ultraviolet light.
How do you explain that?
I don't know, but the human body is composed of various elements with a carbon base.
Like coal.
Yes. Now, suppose we maintain the same chemical composition in the body of the X-Man, but substitute silica for carbon.
Silica, that's glass.
Exactly. Now, it is possible that the body with such a base, if it were subjected to an atmosphere foreign to its origin, might appear invisible to our eyes.
Are you trying to say, Doctor, that we're not dealing with a human being?
I didn't say that. On the contrary, all the evidence points in the opposite direction. Toward a superhuman with an intelligence far superior to our own.
How can you tell?
First of all, Mrs. Randall saw that he has a hand with digits like our own fingers and a thumb opposing. That alone is a sign of intelligence. And he comes from a civilization that has developed adequate space transportation to enable him to travel to Earth. We have nothing yet, but can reach even another planet in our own solar system.
That could account for the unidentified objects picked up by radar a few hours ago.
My theory is that the spaceship, or whatever it was that he came in, operated on the principle of magnetic rather than atomic propulsion, and that somewhere in the outer limits met with a condition where the Earth's gravity pulled it down and it fell into the ocean, and that he managed to save his life and reach shore.
You really can pick up any type of communications interference, no matter how weak the signal may be.
Sure thing. We were on his trail from the minute he left the beach.
I never knew you carried such sensitive instruments in your car. What you told us is very interesting, Doctor. But I've got to make an official report to headquarters. Are you willing to be quoted that the criminal we're after is a creature from another world?
All I can say is, we know that our Earth is not the only planet capable of sustaining life in one form or another. You can quote that.
All I've got to go by is some footprints in a hand. That isn't much. No fingerprints, no description, no nothing. And we're after a killer.
We're going to go with, finish this up here. All right, Justin Durr, make sure to send us your address, and I will send this off to you. I'll write down the response of this. Justin Durr. And where's the prize? All right, Justin Durr. Yeah, good job. This is coming your way.
You won, Gardner.
You won. No, you won a very famous. That's fine. On this brain. I'm going to keep this brain for my experiments.
A piece of history.
Yes. Oh. What's the... Thank you. I think it's the time of the show where it's word from our sponsor. Oh. Of course, this always entails safety first. So everybody put on your gloves.
A glove.
My assistant Jackanape, which is a half man, half monkey hybrid. I designed it myself. It's my contribution to science. He runs around and helps clean the lab and helps me with my experiments.
Come on.
And luckily, he is here today. Step right up, Jackanapes.
Me come on stage.
All right.
Me come on stage.
Okay, so as many of you know,
Yeah.
our sponsor is Trojans.
Magnum. Oh.
And take it away, Jackanapes.
Well, I wear this because it's very big down there. And I like many whores. You can use these at least 3 times. And that's why we buy them for the show.
Hey, let me hold the box. Here's a demonstration of how it works. I know everybody wants to know. No, not that way.
No,
you just close.
Okay. First you tell woman you got one, and then you pretend put on, but you don't put on.
No, that's incorrect.
Okay.
And go ahead, take it out and show us how it.
It's like walking over. Take it out. There we go. Then you lick like this. Lick it. Well, then you put it in here. Put it in here. Yeah, there you go.
No, I don't think that's correct.
You put it on. You put it on your.
Pretty advanced
You put it on your.
thing. Human sexuality.
Put it on your thing down there. You reach down to that region. You put it down, and you go boom,
Why don't you demonstrate with your hand?
boom.
There you go.
Next time, get a banana.
As you can see, with
Even more.
wow, there you go. Wow. So,
Leadership. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Magnum.
thank you, Jackanapes. You're the master in the guerrilla advertising. Wow, outstanding. Okay, this movie is getting into the midst, into the grips, the grasp of fear. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. I'm just so overwhelmed with this terror. All right, right. Good morning, Batman. You're back there.
That was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Poor man.
Oh, no, he's a very good assistant. He's quite intelligent.
You do what I do.
Anyhow,
We're having the same conversation.
take us to the next part of the movie, B4000. This is getting very, very interesting. Can we just sit and watch it? No. Gotta go through the whole thing.
Has it occurred to you that our X-Man has no apparent motivation for his acts, and might therefore not be an intentional criminal at all?
You have a point there.
Hey, wait a minute. Come to think of it, the young boarder we suspected, he did say that the girl's husband threw the first punch. So?
So that could have been enough to provoke the strange creature. And the same could have happened at the second murder.
Sure. What about the fire in the oil fields?
Evidently, our man sensed the presence of some gases, which he thought might be utilized in his breathing apparatus.
Yeah, that could account for his presence at the oil refineries, where something went wrong, causing the explosion.
Too bad he got wise to us and took off his uniform, or we'd have been able to catch up with him by now.
No, he didn't utter a word. But I'm convinced he was trying to convey a message to me. He kept tapping out a code. I wrote it down.
Let me see that, please. Doesn't make sense.
Well, it may be based on some mathematical system we know nothing about.
But he was trying to tell us something. Why did he run away?
What do you think of that? Hell, Hazen must be crazy sending out stuff like that.
I guess so. Why don't you try and get a hold of him?
Yeah. Mobile 1 from Mobile Center. Come in, please. Mobile 1 from Mobile Center. Come in, please. Mobile 1 from Mobile Center. Come in, please.
Hey, that's Central calling.
You better stay here by the car. I'll go tell Hayes.
Yes, Colonel Powell. Of course, I'll mail you a complete report first thing in the morning. Yes, sir, thank you. Oh, and I'm awfully sorry to disturb you so late at night. Right, good night, sir.
He's around here, this invisible guy. He was in the car.
How do you know?
I was talking to Randall outside when I heard Central calling. Before I could get over to answer, I saw the door open and shut by itself.
He's desperate. For all we know, he could be trying to send a distress signal to his home base, wherever that is.
Well, let's hope he doesn't get through. We've got enough problems with just one of those guys.
Well, at least we know he's around in the vicinity, and it's obvious what keeps him around.
Of course. He's got to come back for what little gas there is left in this helmet.
And when he does...
Oh, please, the most important thing is to take him alive. If we can only make each other understand, there's no telling how much science can profit.
I'll go along with that, Doctor. But I've got to make sure that once he's cornered, I'll be able to hang on to him.
I think we're all agreed on that.
All right, good, then we must see it from his angle. He's in an alien world. No doubt we are as frightening to him as he is to us. Now, the most important thing, then, is to keep calm at all costs and do nothing to provoke him.
Immediately, a simple plan to trap the Phantom went into operation. All obstacles to his entry were removed. To erase any possible suspicion, the doors were left unguarded, and inconspicuous electric eye equipment was set up. All this was connected to a makeshift control board, which would immediately signal the exact location of the trespasser. Now, there was nothing to do but wait. The one road leading to the Institute was blocked off to make certain no outsider would upset the plans or interfere in any way.
What's the big idea?
Sorry, nobody's allowed through here.
Who says so?
Lieutenant Bauer's orders.
Oh, is he up there?
He might be.
Well, you get word to him that Joe Wakeman of the Chronicle is here.
Sorry, Bud, I can't leave.
Oh, what about them over there? Hey, you over there.
Me?
Yeah. Aren't you the guy from the communications outfit? Didn't I see you down at the oil fields a couple hours ago?
What of it?
You got anything to do with this?
Well, you'll have to ask Lieutenant Bowers about that.
How can I if he won't see me?
That's a good question.
Well, it's 3:45.
Sure taking his time.
Time is cheap.
Yeah, well, how long can you sit on the edge of your chair like this?
Oh, dear, if we have to.
I only hope this mechanism works.
It will, unless he flies in between the wires.
I wouldn't take any bets that he can't.
Well, if everything else fails, we still have Venus here to help us. You know, I'm certain she sensed his presence before. That's why she carried on so.
What's the matter, Lieutenant? Is this thing getting you?
Oh, no. I'm just thinking about public reaction to all this. I'll give something to the press by morning.
Wow. I am completely amazed that you made it through that movie. That was completely nightmarish. It was horrific. How many people died? I don't know. But congratulations for making it. All right. Join us tomorrow night. And with that, I will see you next time. Good night.